we've sold thousands of lots to people willing to exchange on the day and complete within 28 days. Property auctions made quick, easy and simple. Clive Emson Land and Property Auctioneers.
Yeah, hello everybody, welcome back to the Clive Emson Auctioneers March Auction Feature Lot Show. And as you can see, we are joined by another very special guest, or a poorly special guest, Tom Lowe's with us. Tom, how are you feeling, buddy?
Yeah, not too bad, powering through. As I said, I've got tissues on hand if needs be, but yeah, I'll battle through.
Do you know what? I spoke to Richard Payne earlier, and you guys really go through it, don't you? For one of his auction lots, he had to go down into some staircase underground, and he feared for his life, and now you're battling the cold, all for the good of the Clive Emson March auction. Of course, bidding does get underway next week. That's Monday the 20th, so it's coming up very, very soon indeed. There are 141 lots in total going under the hammer. If you want to find out more, there's a link in the body of this broadcast. It will take you straight through to cliveemson.co.uk. That's where you can view every single lot. You can register your interest, download the legal packs, all the information you need. But Tom, we are here now to talk about one of the lots that you selected, one of the lots that you bring into auction. Lot number 90. It's 12 Rosewarne Road. Tell us more about this.
Yeah, it's quite an exciting one, this one, to be honest. I'm quite interested to see how it gets on next week. So it was before it was a tile shop. It might have even been sort of part of a garage as well, and so that basically had planning to demolish that and build this building here that we see. There is also planning came with a 3-bed detached house that is to the right of that picture. That's already been developed and sold away. This one, the long story short is that they had a sale with the council. As far as we're aware, the council sort of pulled out last thing, and it's sort of a combination of the vendors starting to get a little bit close to their sort of money struggles possibly, and the fact that they've got a couple of other projects possibly on the line that they just need a quick sale. So it's basically, I don't want to sort of have any quotes on me, but you'd almost class it as maybe sort of 75, maybe higher done. So all of the units are in, kitchens are done. So the electrics, lead packs just come through yesterday, and we've got 4 of the electrics signed off. It's almost there. It's probably sort of a month or less work if you've got a decent sort of team in there. And then there you go, you've got 8 units, 5 2-bed flats, and then 3 masonettes that were a 2-bed also as well.
Well, you've certainly got me intrigued. You've seen the picture of it. I am delighted to say we do have a video of it as well. So let's have a little look at 12 Rosewarne Road. Lot number 90 going under the hammer in the Clive Emson auction. Bidding goes live this Monday. Here's how it looks. Yeah, there we go. Lot 90 there, 12 Rosewarne Road. Camborne in Cornwall. What's the area like down there, Tom?
It's all right. It's Camborne. Some people would consider one of sort of the less sort of affluent areas of Cornwall, but it's in the town centre, so you've got everything you need around you. So if you were in Camborne, it's probably the best place to live in Camborne.
Yeah. It looks like it's almost there, isn't it? A guide price from 850,000. Is this a lot for a developer? I take it, Tom.
Well, this is the thing. It's yes, obviously there is the development part of it, but the fact that really all the hard work's done. As I said, get a sort of decent team, get a contractor in. There isn't that much work left to do. So really, developers, yes, there is a slight development part of it, but the investors as well. Obviously, a month or so, get the work done, get all the units let out, and yeah, you're going to be looking at a decent income on that one.
Absolutely. It does look a lot of long-term potential there. There it is, lot 90, 12 Rosewarne Road, Camborne in Cornwall. Everywhere in Cornwall's nice though, isn't it, Tom? So
well, that's it. Yeah, we're quite lucky down here.
Absolutely. Now, Tom, you've been involved in the auction game for a little bit of time now, and it always gets exciting when the auction comes around, doesn't it? Just a quick reminder, everybody, bidding does go live Monday the 20th of March for the Clive Emson March auction. 141 lots going under the hammer in total. If you want to view those lots, head over to cliveemson.co.uk. There are 3 ways in which you can do that whilst watching this broadcast. Number 1 is you can type out cliveemson.co.uk, but that is so 1999. What you could do is you could click the link in the body of this broadcast. It takes you straight through to the Clive Emson website. Or what you could also do is get your phone out and scan this QR code on your screen right now. Again, it will take you straight through to see all of the lots. You can download the legal packs, see more videos, see more images of each of the lots going under the hammer. It is well worth doing. Right, Tom, back to you. I'm going to ask you a question. I did pre-warn you this, but I very small warning about it anyway. Now, of course, as I said, the auction goes live next week. Always exciting. You've chosen lot 90. Tell us, in your career in the auction game, what's been the one lot that you've looked at, you've been really pleased to get to auction? It could be a little bit obscure. It could just be one that has taken a bit of time to get there.
Well, the thing is, my first sort of thought was, to be honest, so I've been with Clive Emson for about 5 years. It's taken me a little while to sort of get to the stage I'm in. That we had quite a few people in the office, so I've done a lot of viewings and that. I've sort of been doing my job for about 2 years. So actually, I would say my favourite one is actually this one, funny enough. But I thought that's a bit of a boring answer. So there are two lots that have been quite interesting that we've had in the past, which I did the majority of viewing, so I almost knew them just as well as the actual praisers. So we had one down sort of Kingsbridge way, South Devon,
Yeah.
and that was a Cold War bunker.
Wow.
So it was right on sort of the coast behind an airline, and it was sort of a one-story building from what you could see, but just big green concrete building. But you went in, and there was another 2 stories that went down. It had over sort of 50 rooms in there. They had a sort of radio broadcast room in there, which was apparently if the Cold War went south, then that's where they were going to send the Prime Minister, and they would do broadcasting from there.
Wow.
That was an interesting one. I think we had about 300 people on the legal pack for that one. Yeah, that was a really interesting one. That one.
I can see why. I can see why you chose that one. It sounds like an absolute cracker. It really does. Tom, I'm going to let you.
So we did end up. So that one did sell in the end, but it was a confidential sale, so I can't say how much it sold for. But yeah, it was just an interesting one from start to finish. That one.
I like those ones. Confidential sales, indeed. Right, everybody. Tom, I'm going to let you go now. Thank you so much. Don't forget to get the Lemsips in, and of course, other cold and flu medicines are available as well. Thanks so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. To take us through lot 90, 12 Rosewarne. That goes under the hammer from this Monday. Don't forget, head over to cliveemson.co.uk to view every single lot that is going under the hammer in the Clive Emson March auction. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back for another feature lot show soon. Bye-bye.
Cheers, Ian.
We've sold thousands of lots to people willing to exchange on the day and complete within 28 days. Property auctions made quick, easy and simple. Clive Emson Land and Property Auctioneers.